What do you think of Royal Blood?
I'm incredibly biased because I'm in that band, but it's what I do to have fun, and that's essentially why we started it, really. I mean, I think it's great.
Yeah. Well, we think it's great too. I mean, you have fans like Jimmy Page. Like, what is it? How does that feel when you read like Jimmy Page says Royal Blood are the shit? Like,
he's like been a big supporter of the band from pretty early on, and he came to see us in New York, and then and ever since that he's like followed us and appeared in our dressing room from time to time. So yeah, I still can't really get my head around that, but he's a great guy, and he's always had great advice.
Is it hard to be in a two-person band? Like,
I don't know, because
have you never been in another one?
Well, I have been in other ones, but I think the number of people in the band isn't what makes it being in a band hard or easy. I think if you're in a band with 5 people that all get on and work really well together, then that's probably easy. But if you're in a band that big where everyone hates each other,
right,
and the drummer wants to be the singer, and the bass player fancies the cello,
right,
the cellist, then maybe it is hard. But in our band, it works well because I think really based on the fact that we know how to work together, and we've known each other for 11 years and also been playing together for 11 years, you know.
So you get the call to do the Foo Fighters tour. This will be night 2, right? This is the second show?
This is the second one, yeah.
Second show. So does that derail sort of the plans to make a next record, or do you write it on the road? How does that?
So for this tour, I've literally just finished setting up a studio on our tour bus.
Oh, cool.
Because we had no time to write at the moment. So I figured I'm going to try and get some ideas going on the bus, really. So in the little back lounge area, I've been setting up camp, and everything's like gaffer taped down so it doesn't move, and I've got you'd love my guitar rig. It's about this big, and it's 2 tiny little amplifiers, and
that's
I've
awesome.
made a mini pedal board, and I'm kind of cooped up in the back. So, but I started. Today is day 1 of seeing
cool.
if that even works.
So what's the expectation then? Do you?
I don't know. I'm just
But everything stays taped down.
Yeah, but nothing moves.
So I guess, I mean, visiting all of these new cities in different ways, and maybe, I mean, not being the headline band, maybe you have a little more time to sort of explore and stuff. Do you think does that tie into the songwriting, or do you focus more?
Yeah, I mean, I think it will be a bit more inspiring watching America and Canada go by in the window.
Yeah.
And then for night time, I've bought loads of old shitty cowboy films that I'm going to watch and write riffs to.
Any specific ones that come to mind?
There's this one called Once Upon a Time in the West.
Okay.
Which I've seen, but without the audio. Because it was on in this
like a bar,
cool hip bar, and for the whole night I couldn't engage with anyone. People would be talking to me, and the whole time I just couldn't stop watching this film because it looked so good. I'm
worried that the film that you made it be in your mind is going to be so much better than what it actually is.
I'm never going to watch it. I'm never going to hear it. I'm just going to write to that film, I think.
That's awesome.
And see what happens.
Now that's a record that I would buy the first day it comes out, right there. So you're hanging out with the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
I mean, this is record 1, man.
I know.
Like, how is it? Just how is it?
It's scary, actually, because we're not on tour with them because they're a big band. We're on tour with them because we grew up listening to their music, and we respect everything they've done. But they're so cool and nice. Because Dave came straight into our dressing room and was just like, hey. And it was just cool. It was just like a nice guy and chill and easy to hang with. And
did you say, hey, I got Western movies and a mini studio in the bus? No, come on this way?
It wasn't finished, but we'll get going, yeah.
Yeah, wait till they, 4 or 5, and then sort of ease them in, get some booze in them, and the painkillers for that leg, and it'll be good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you sat in the throne yet?
No, not yet. I mean, he's the king as far as I'm concerned.
Fair enough. You got a little bit of a Robb Stark thing going on here, though, so that could work out for you.
Who's Robb Stark?
He's from Game of Thrones.
Oh, I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, you gotta watch Game of the Red Wedding, man.
I know.
There you go.
I'm not the only person that doesn't.
When you're done with the westerns,
Yeah.
then you can the next record.
Well, I like it because I don't really like all that kind of Lord of the Rings-y kind of stuff. I
if you
get
just
bored
put it
of
on
that.
in the background and mute it, and then work on the next
sure.
record.
All right.
That's album 3. There you go.